Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nick from MMA Pixels here with Reena Norville. She just had a huge fight this past weekend for Epic Fighting 38. She won this huge trophy that's now sitting in front of her. How you doing, Reena?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. This was your first fight. You won TKO round one, a whole 18 seconds against Jessica White. Can you walk us through that fight?
Well, it's my first debut amateur fight. I've had a few smokers, so I kind of knew what to expect. I got some of the initial jitters out on those smoker fights, but this was a whole entire production that was completely foreign to me. But it was a crazy amount of fun, and I can't wait to get back in the cage and do it again.
Right. Epic is a pretty top-notch amateur promotion here in California. Um, you said that you had some amateur or some other experience in some smokers, but nothing at this level, correct?
Yeah, I mean, to an extent, correct. The smokers that we've had were kind of in-house gym fights, but the people that are, go to our gym are they're no joke. They're basically just amateurs that have not actually stepped into the cage in the amateur spotlight. So those people that I've had smokers with uh, can probably do just as much damage, if not more.
And what gym is this?
It's the San Diego Combat Academy out of 10th Planet, San Diego.
Oh, that's crazy. I haven't heard that before, that you guys actually have a pre-fight before you even compete amateur.
Yeah, we it's kind of our system. I guess we have some smokers, and just to make sure that we are ready, because this sport is dangerous, and you could get really injured, and that way we have these little smokers. That way you can see what you're lacking, what skills you're lacking, or or what you're excelling at, so that way you can step into that cage safely.
And when did you start training?
Um, Initially, I started way back. Well, I guess way back, but a couple of years back, when I was living in San Francisco, I went to a gym out there, got my little taste of jujitsu and Muay Thai. Then I got injured for a couple of years I was traveling with work, so I didn't come back into fighting until 2 years ago when I moved to San Diego, and that's when I was healthy, and I was like, I was staying in this one spot for a while, and I said, let's see how far I can go with this.
And how long was it from once you moved to San Diego, started training at this gym, did you have your first smoker match?
It was available to me within the first few months. The I kind of I was just joining the gym, and I was a little scared, skeptical, um, because like I said, we have killers in that gym. So I was intimidated. And then finally, after a couple months after that, we had another smoker, and then that's when I was like, all right, I'm ready. It's now or never. I got to do this.
So initially, when you joined the gym, did you plan on fighting?
No, I honestly joined just to get back in shape, because I played soccer my whole life. And, like I said, I was doing traveling and injured and whatnot. And so I was kind of getting out of shape. And like I said, when I came back to San Diego and I was stationed here for a while, a good chunk of time, then I was like, well, what better time to, get back in shape? And I started working out, and coach saw, I had some more potential, and he said, hey, you should maybe get a little more serious about this. And I was like, okay, let's try it out.
Right on. So now you had your first official fight. You still feel the same way about it? You excited?
Oh, super stoked. It's lit an even bigger fire than what I had before. It's something, like I said, I love challenging my body and my mind, and this sport challenges both in ways that I can't even explain. And the fact that, I put into action what I thought I was capable of, and to see how far I can go is, I'm just beyond excited that I have this opportunity.
Do you still play soccer?
Not so much. Uh, it's it's one of those knee killer sports, and I don't want to take the chance. I love this more than I ever loved soccer, and I absolutely loved soccer. I would die for soccer. So the fact that I love this more is pretty crazy.
Right on. I appreciate your time. Where can the fans connect with you on social media?
I'm on Facebook under Reena Norville, and Instagram Reena Norv. So you can see me. I post videos and photos, so you can, and upcoming fights. I'll always post all those, and anybody that I'm fighting in my fight team, I'll post their fights as well. So if you guys want to follow any one of us, we all post about each other.
Yeah, there's some awesome pictures, some wildlife pictures of some bears and monkeys and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's my little hobby.
How?
I like photography.
Oh, I'm sorry. How long have you been doing that?
I'm sorry.
How long have you been a photographer?
A few years. I traveled for my whole life pretty much, and I saw my grandpa was into photography, and I loved his photos, and then I just picked up a camera one day and started doing it, and found that I actually had a pretty good eye. So, and then I started falling in love with that, and anytime I travel, I have my camera with me.
And what kind of camera do you use?
A Sony. It's a Alpha R7 II.
Right on. So is that a mirrorless camera?
It is. I'm
Yeah,
impressed.
jealous. Yeah.
Photography.
All right. Well, I appreciate your time. Do you know when you're going to get back in the cage yet?
That's kind of what we're looking at now. I got a few opportunities after some people saw the fight, so we'll see. Hopefully soon.
Right on. We'll definitely have to follow you on Instagram so you can post that up and let us know when to see you back in the cage. Epic 38, you made your debut. You're now undefeated. Reena Norville. Thank you.
Thank you so much.